How to find peace in a world full of distractions. In today's video, we'll explore a philosophy that has stood the test of time, Stoicism, and discover how its teachings can transform our lives. Greetings to all of you, viewers of the Hatef of Wisdom channel. If you've clicked on this video, it means you're seeking a transformation in your thinking, your mindset, and ultimately, your life. Welcome to the world of Stoic philosophy, a place where inner peace, mental strength, and purpose can be found even in the most challenging times. Today, we're diving into a philosophy that has helped millions of people for centuries navigate life's ups and downs. It's a philosophy that teaches us how to live with intention, resilience, and meaning. Stoicism is not just an ancient school of thought. It's a timeless guide to living a life of virtue, even in the chaos of the modern world. We live in a fast-paced, constantly changing world, one that often feels overwhelming and out of our control. We're bombarded with information, social pressures, and expectations. But what if I told you that there's a simple way to navigate this storm? A philosophy that teaches you not to control everything around you, but to focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and responses. That's the essence of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism, founded by Zeno of Citium in ancient Greece, provides a framework that helps us separate the things we can control from the things we can't, and encourages us to focus our energy on the former. This simple yet powerful distinction can transform the way we live. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea of the dichotomy of control. This principle teaches us to focus on the things we can control, our thoughts, our actions, our responses, and to accept the things we can't control. This means accepting external events, other people's behavior, and the world around us as they are, rather than trying to change them. It doesn't mean being passive or indifferent. It means recognizing that while we can't control what happens in the world, we can control how we react to it. This shift in perspective can help us reduce anxiety, stress, and frustration. Another central idea in Stoicism is that virtue is the only true good. The Stoics believed that things like wealth, health, fame, and pleasure were neither good nor bad in themselves. They were indifferent. What really mattered was how we used our minds and how we lived according to virtue. Virtue, according to Stoics, is the highest good, and it includes wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Living a life in accordance with these virtues brings fulfillment, regardless of external circumstances. In other words, true happiness comes not from what we have, but from who we are and how we live. Stoics also taught that we should live in harmony with nature. To live according to nature means to understand the natural order of the universe, to accept our role within it, and to act in a way that aligns with reason and morality. It means performing our duties and responsibilities to the best of our ability, without complaint or resistance. Life is not about pursuing personal desires or avoiding discomfort, but about fulfilling our role in the greater scheme of things, whatever that may be. When we align our actions with nature, we find peace and purpose. Mindfulness and presence are also key teachings of Stoicism. Stoics emphasize the importance of being present in the moment. Too often we get caught up in regrets about the past or worries about the future. But the Stoics remind us that the only moment that truly matters is the present. If we can cultivate mindfulness and focus on the present, we can free ourselves from the burdens of the past and the anxiety of the future. By embracing the here and now, we experience life more fully, with greater clarity and peace of mind. Adversity for Stoics is not something to be feared or avoided. It is something to be embraced. Stoics believed that challenges and setbacks are opportunities for growth. They teach us resilience and help us develop strength of character. Just as physical exercise strengthens the body, Overcoming difficulties strengthens the mind and spirit. Life will always present us with obstacles, but instead of seeing them as burdens, we can view them as opportunities to become stronger, wiser, and more virtuous. Self-discipline and emotional regulation are also critical components of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that we must master our impulses and emotions if we are to live a virtuous life. This doesn't mean suppressing our emotions, but rather not allowing them to control us. Stoicism encourages us to delay gratification, to make choices based on reason and values rather than immediate desires. By practicing self-discipline, we can avoid the pitfalls of excess and indulgence, and instead focus on what truly contributes to our well-being. Gratitude is another important aspect of Stoicism. The Stoics believed that regularly acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives fosters contentment and resilience. It's easy to focus on what we don't have or what we wish were different, but by practicing gratitude, we shift our focus to what we do have. This shift in perspective can transform our mindset and bring us greater peace and happiness. Detachment is also a core Stoic practice. Detachment means not getting overly attached to external outcomes or other people's opinions. When we detach from the need for external validation, we free ourselves from the anxiety that comes with it. We become less dependent on the approval of others and more focused on living according to our own values. This doesn't mean we stop caring about others. It means we care more about staying true to ourselves and our principles. Personal responsibility is another fundamental Stoic idea. The Stoics believed that each person is responsible for their own actions and choices, regardless of external circumstances. This is a powerful concept because it means we are not victims of our circumstances. We have the power to choose how we respond to everything that happens to us. No matter what life throws our way, we can always choose how to respond, and in doing so, we shape our own lives. In today's world, Stoicism is more relevant than ever. We're living in a time of constant change, uncertainty, and stress. But by applying Stoic principles, we can navigate these challenges with greater ease and peace of mind. For example, Stoicism can help us manage stress and anxiety by teaching us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. By focusing on our thoughts and actions, we reduce the power of external events to disturb our peace. Stoicism also helps us build resilience. Life is full of challenges, but by adopting a Stoic mindset, we can face adversity with strength and courage. When we see setbacks as opportunities for growth, we develop greater resilience and become better equipped to handle whatever life throws our way. In our relationships, Stoicism teaches us to understand that people act based on their own values and experiences, not ours. By accepting this, we can let go of unrealistic expectations and develop compassion for others. We can also learn to communicate more effectively, respecting others' freedom of thought and speech without letting their opinions affect our peace of mind. Self-discipline is another area where Stoicism is invaluable. By setting clear, value-based goals and practicing self-control, we can resist distractions and temptations. We can focus on our long-term well-being rather than succumbing to short-term pleasures that ultimately don't contribute to our happiness. Finding purpose and meaning is at the core of Stoicism. The philosophy encourages us to identify our values and align our actions with them. By doing this, we can live a life of purpose and direction, no matter the external circumstances. In today's world, where social media often dictates our sense of self-worth, Stoicism offers a solution. It teaches us to detach our self-worth from external validation. Rather than seeking approval from others, we focus on our own values and intrinsic worth. Finally, Stoicism helps us resist the pressures of consumerism. In a world that constantly encourages us to want more and more, Stoicism reminds us that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in contentment, virtue, and inner peace. Incorporating Stoic practices into our daily lives is a powerful way to navigate the complexities of the modern world. By reflecting on our values, practicing mindfulness, embracing discomfort, and focusing on what we can control, we can cultivate a Stoic mindset that brings greater peace, resilience, and purpose to our lives. Now, I want to leave you with a question. What is one thing in your life that you can change today to move closer to inner peace and virtue? Reflect on that and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into the wisdom of Stoicism and other profound philosophies, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and remember, the path to wisdom begins with a single step. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and remember, the path to wisdom begins with a single step.